So, doing this again, huh?
Yeah, welcome back to Eureka seveN, Volume 1, The New Wave. I am Michael, and my co-pilot is Callie.
Hi.
We just tried to record this, but my computer decided just to crap itself, so we lost everything.
Yeah.
We didn't get too far, though, so...
Far enough. I mean, that's 10 minutes of us talking and good content to some extent.
Yeah.
And now it's just gone.
New wave.
Yep. Anyway.
The training was pretty harsh, but I'd made
Training,
more than
harsh.
Yeah, harsh training.
Stars! Can't do it.
Can't do it. Not today. We should watch that. But, yeah, so Sumner here is just kind of re-going over what we just did last episode, which was, we won the tournament.
I know!
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know you don't enjoy...
I don't like rewatching something and then having to try and comment about it.
I know. But at least it was only 7 minutes. And now we can find out about stuff.
Like what stuff?
Like if that guy was actually there. Or if he just appeared out of nowhere.
Puts arrow on said person when he appears. Was he ever truly there?
Was he ever truly there? So, it's going to play the opening again. I'm going to skip it because I guess it's going to happen every time. I don't remember doing that when I played all those years ago, but hey, I didn't remember a lot of this
Was
game.
that a pack of cigarettes?
Possibly. I'm sure I'll get a chance to find out when I get to episode 3. Green Boy Blue. So we're going to go join Sawyer team because we're super special for winning a tournament against students. GBB. 18th Garrison Briefing Room. Okay, so we're going to pan over. We see Sean. Yeah.
He must have, fucking materialized it. So yeah, watch the seat beside him. It was empty, and it's not going to be empty no more.
Oh, there he is.
You heard anything about this, Pez?
There is a door. Maybe he just came in, but...
Maybe. So, we were told that Sawyer team was a new team. This is basically our first mission. Mm-hmm. But Sean here is acting like we're the new recruit to their already formed team.
Well, it seems like they know each other, so therefore it's like us... Holy shit. It's like us joining... Oh my god.
Everyone looks so high.
I can't even.
Is everyone here?
The music also just changed so abruptly.
It kind of reminds me of when I used to play Pokemon,
I know it's
the I want to say stadium, but it's not stadium. It's the
Coliseum.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
This is back when 3D models were still trying to get to a point where they didn't look
Good?
creepy.
You mean good?
An anime 3D model. Obviously, there's a bunch.
You mean good?
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean no more pointy boobs?
Everyone looks like they're made out of clay.
Dope faces?
That's right. The military's been working on
Anyway, military. We're going on our new mission as Sawyer team. Thank you.
You're welcome.
They're testing while being
Yeah, go on, sorry.
No, I'm good.
dangerous?
Michael, I said I'm sorry. When you have to burp, you have to burp.
A long time before all the trouble began.
So anyway, we are a new team. We're going under top secret mission. Not really top secret, but I mean, no one really knows about us yet. And it's going to be headed by the SOF, which are an even bigger group than us. Because I don't know what's the point of having a real military when everyone is just a special team.
Yeah, I don't think that's how the military works, but I'm not an expert.
And now Holland. I can't remember if Holland was mentioned before. He is a very top-tier professional lifter, kind of like Tony Hawk would be. He's the Tony Hawk in this world.
Uh-huh.
And he's also in the military. He's a part of the SOF, which is a team that gets mentioned a lot in the anime. And, yeah. So, we have to start preparing. This is the episode, and I was saying it in our previous recording. Episode 2 kind of really jumps up the difficulty. Not so much in this upcoming training session, but very much so in the actual mission. I do not feel that the tutorial episode really prepares you for what's coming. And I feel like that is a very big downfall, because nothing in the tutorial was really difficult.
Right.
I mean, I kind of messed up when I let Jillian get killed.
Right.
But that was just because I'm like, oh, it wants me to shoot at this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a mistake. But other than that, we kind of beat everyone without any sort of challenge whatsoever.
Here's my thing, is you have very fond memories of this, and I'm not quite sure why.
I have more fond memories of the second game. The second game, from what I remember, is a lot better. And hey, we have a friend, an old friend.
We don't talk about the friend. Walk away. No.
Pookie's back.
We don't want that.
In a room that looks exactly like the room from the New Wave. But you know what? Doesn't matter. Maybe it's just a really
Is it a standard building?
Possibly.
A, B, C.
Yeah, Soldier B, Soldier A, and Soldier C over in the other corner. Yeah, they're still giving tutorial-like things. If we retry a mission, we get a lower score. Which means less money. Which means less things to buy. And that may or may not come up.
That's a fucking issue.
It probably will be later on.
Right now it isn't.
Right now it is not. I could probably actually buy everything I need. Maybe not everything. Because we're going to go into the shop. And now we can finally buy new weapons for our KLF. And so there's equipment level in our current level. We are currently level 2, and 2 of the 3 weapons that are available to us are level 3. So we can only really use the 1. Like I said, I will try and buy as much as I can. I'll try and show off all the weapons. They don't really deviate too much from each other. It's mostly just like different niche things that they do. And then just different like reload speed and capacity and stuff like that. But machine gun will be absolutely better than the gun we used before.
I think anything is better than the gun we used before.
That said, we still have the problem that we have to kind of be pointing in the direction of our enemy. But that's a little bit better now, because our new LFO is a lot easier to handle. It is not clunky. It is not... I don't know how to really describe it, because like when you're playing it, you understand. It just, the original...
Where are you going?
I'm trying to leave, okay? I don't know how to leave. And then I eventually realized Hookie is here for a reason.
No,
not just to be creepy.
He's just here to be creepy, don't you worry.
That little worried look she has. Yeah, she looks worried because you're fucking creeping her out. He got over worry really fast. Okay, so we're gonna save. Because I guess we did stuff that required saving.
Okay. Like, what exactly?
I don't know. I really don't know. One thing about episode 2 is it's much shorter than episode 1. I think we have the same amount of levels, but there's a lot less cutscene. Well, we'll get to that later.
Is it maybe because it's not tutorialing?
Yeah, because it kept like locking me into doing things for a short period of time.
Yeah.
And now we have these amazing jumpsuits.
Oh, Lord.
And we're still a little nerd. Type R505. Little tidbit in the anime, the main characters' LFOs are the type 606, 707, 808, and 909. I don't know why they do naming that way.
Because it's easy?
Probably. We gotta go check out ours. It wasn't really... It stands out. The others were kind of gray. Ours is just pure white.
Why is ours special? Like, is it just main characterisms?
This is my type
Teddy
R505.
agrees.
This is our LFO. Doesn't it look a lot better?
It looks fucking dumb.
Oh, I like it.
I don't like it. It's not pink.
And this is our mechanic.
Oh my god, he looks ancient. He looks like he's gonna die.
His name is Dottie.
Oh my god, no wonder. Oh my god, see, look at him, he's not healthy.
And he's just gonna repeat, well, we're gonna repeat again what we know. So, ours is actually a backup. They weren't expecting a third person, even though they were gonna recruit a third person.
Wait,
I don't know
okay,
why.
that doesn't make any sense, but okay, you know what, you go on with your shit.
It was just gonna be used for spare parts, but it works just as well because they bought an entire fucking extra robot.
For spare parts.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be... Oh. Okay.
But, so we get to stand out. We'll always know who we are in the cutscenes, because we have the pure white LFO.
Yeah, and then we'll never know who our teammates are.
It's funny you should say that.
Do you get confused and start shooting at somebody that's your teammate, and you don't realize it till they're dead?
Not till they're dead.
Almost dead?
No.
Semi-dead.
It was when I realized I
Pretty
wasn't
good.
locking onto them. But we'll get into that later.
Later.
Okay, so Pez is like, hey, how'd that go? Good? Because, I mean, we just went up and looked at it. So Sean's going to give us a test. Like I said, like I said, training, but it's more of a test. But they really want you in the game to get used to the new controls. It doesn't control differently, but it feels a lot different. It handles way better. And we get to test out our brand new equipment, particularly our new gun. Because thus far we've kind of gotten set into the default weapon. But now we have a new gun, and that can actually change it up. Don't mind that it looks the exact same.
We're just on the same fucking base. No one can tell me anything.
Yep.
You ready?
Not really.
Okay. Let's
I'm
go.
not really sure why I'm here, sir.
So Pez is black.
This
We're
is
a
one
white.
on one. Think of this
He
as
kind of
real
looks like that
combat.
Pokemon from Black and
No
White.
mercy, huh? Hey, champion, you prepared for this?
Yeah, Sean, we're prepared for this. So we move a lot smoother. It's not as clunky. We actually keep our momentum a lot better and can change directions a lot easier.
Okay.
And
It does
our-
look smoother.
Yeah, our boosting is way better. However, we're still in that problem of we have to be pointing. Our gun kind of holds a bit. It's aim a lot better than the previous one.
Uh-huh.
And Sean is actually a lot smarter.
As childish as ever.
A lot smarter than anyone else we've faced. I believe he's using the machine gun action. I can't remember. You never get to see what your opponents are actually using.
Try some of this.
But once you get used to the fact that he's going to be a lot smarter, stronger, and faster, it's kind of the same as fighting any one-on-one person.
Okay. So now what are you... You're changing your equipment now?
Yep, we're going away from the railgun. We're going to use the machine gun.
Okay.
I like the machine gun a lot more than the railgun. Just because you can keep doing that. Which is nice because you can kind of break their animations.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're like going to... that happens a lot too. They can break yours as well. And I think his voice clips are kind of annoying.
Not to offend you, but a lot of their voice clips are fucking annoying.
They just repeat so much. And it
Like
gets-
that.
Yeah. It gets,
Why would you say yeah to every bullet? Like it's gonna be like a sure thing.
I don't know. Because it usually is. But you'll notice, like, we kind of haven't taken a whole lot of damage.
No.
And here's the new thing. If you hold the shoot button, the triangle button, you can lock on, and that amount of shots is separate from your actual bullets.
Okay.
So if you're in the middle of reloading and you kind of screwed yourself and you're like, oh shit, I needed to actually shoot,
Mm-hmm.
you can lock on, and while you're still reloading, shoot. And it's kind of weird. That is a lot more useful when it's not just like a machine gun, when you can lock on to multiple targets. It's really nice. And kind of is how you break the game later on. When we have better weapons. For now, we just kind of have this standard gun still. And like most training, this battle kind of goes on a little too long.
Yeah, I'm kind of been waiting for it to end because it's nothing really new otherwise.
Like I said, it's just to let yourself get used to the new controls, but by this point I've gotten used to them. He's almost dead. He's barely damaged us. That's a nice thing, actually. When you are downed, you don't just stop and sit in place. Remember in the training I was kind of like just sitting and
Yeah.
wasn't moving for a while, but now I can actually like get away when I'm stunned, and that did a lot of damage.
Yeah, maybe you should have been doing that from the beginning.
And there we go. It's hard to get those jump ones, because if they move too far, it's like you're now in the air. They have a lot of time to then hit you. It's, yeah, that was only a B. I don't know why. Sumner is level 5. Sure. It's weird that you level up.
Okay.
It's
How
like
about
experience,
Monday
okay?
We do things like this.
I wish we could do that.
Hey, watch it! What's the big idea? Yeah, sorry about that. The thing just exploded.
But you literally were talking to us at the time.
For tomorrow's sortie. Okay, see you later.
I don't trust him. I don't trust nobody.
You don't trust Sean?
Sorry about that.
Nobody.
Nobody?
Nobody.
What about our old friends?
Nobody.
You don't trust Steven?
I don't like Cookie.
Does he always act like that? I know it's not exactly.
So yeah, Sean's kind of the asshole of the group. Pez is kind of the one we kind of get buddy-buddy with.
Ugh.
That's just not right. To which he'd answer, why? This is a battlefield.
Sean is kind of right about that, though.
Yeah, but this is training right now.
Yeah. Yeah, training and practice and the like. He is kind of an asshole. But we're not going to get to see him fight at all this episode.
Why?
Because it's still letting us be by ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Even though we're going on our first joint mission.
Yeah, right.
And now you ready for a lot of cutscenes?
Sure.
This also looks like our old room, but I think our bed's on the other side.
What a big difference. Excuse me, sorry.
I kind of wish Huki wasn't the one that always showed up.
Like, maybe somebody we liked.
Or, like, just seeing our other friends once in a while. Though I guess they're nearby, because Huki said, like, do you want to call them?
Mm-hmm.
But, nah.
So are they, like, in the same base?
They're probably all on the same base. Because, I mean, we're in... remember when we were on the LFO training ground, I showed you that big building in the background?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a military base.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we are now.
Okay.
So we're within, like, walking distance of our school.
So really, truly, it is the same base. That's probably why it's structured the same.
Sumner,
Yeah.
did you sleep well last night?
No.
Morning, Pez. Yeah, I got enough.
I like how we're saying our good mornings while in the vehicles instead of, like, before we get in.
Seville's commands and you'll be fine. We're expecting
We
a
stand
real
out
fight
so
today,
much.
So try not to trip us up,
Though we're all
alright?
different colors.
Yes, sir.
I guess so.
Great. Let's
I mean, ours is definitely more distinctive against the varying grays of dirt and,
Well, if you think about it, it makes sense to have a camouflaged vehicle.
not for us. We're just stark white.
Yeah.
I guess they're hoping the dirt will rub on.
Possibly. It would be nice if we could, like, paint ours, but I guess that'd make it difficult for cutscenes. Now we're wearing different clothes. I don't know why we have so many different uniforms.
I don't know. These seem bulky.
Yeah.
Look at our walk! What are we, fucking constipated or something? Like, what's going on here?
Probably. So this is a big excavation site. The reason it's an excavated site is because this is where LFOs are dug up.
Wait, so they're...
LFOs are based off an archetype of a humanoid shape found in the scub coral. We basically found these humanoid shaped things in the ground and decided to make robots out of them.
Okay.
So there is technically a limited amount of LFOs because you need this archetype in order to create them.
That sounds okay. Sure.
Which means we probably shouldn't blow up every single one we see.
Nah.
Because if we could just disable them and take them, that would probably make things a lot better. But no, we're just going to kill everything on sight.
Well, that's how usually the military works.
Yeah, that's why each thing is a type. So the type R's are all the same type of archetype. That said, we don't see many different ones. They're usually most just typed R's.
Okay.
Remember I said about you can't have giant robots underground.
We're gonna have giant robots underground.
And fighting underground is the worst.
Well, I would hope so.
Oh, I never noticed. The beeps of his console are the same as our menu beeps.
Huh.
We're really going down deep, aren't we?
We're going in deep. We're also all in a different elevator because reasons.
Yeah, like there's no fucking room for another 2 fucking, like, robot things on this elevator.
No, none. None at all. I still love this game.
Sumner here. We've reached the
I
bottom
just
level.
love it. It's so bad in so many ways,
What do you
and
think,
it's so good.
Sumner? Amazing, huh? Yeah, incredible. It's hard to believe all this is underground.
Except for the fact that I took an elevator for like 10 minutes.
Sumner, get to the underground
I
headquarters.
wish we could control this well, as he does in the cutscenes, which we'll see, but it would be nice. We're at headquarters. I guess there's different headquarters for each of us. We're each taking a different area of the mine.
So is that why we're one-on-one?
Yeah, we're all in different areas. Because we have to get rid of all the bad guys, the bandits.
Okay.
And now we get out. We run to this guy. Oh, yes. He's going to give us a map. We're never going to use this map. It's not even a thing. I don't know why.
They're just wasting your time.
This entire little thing is basically just a waste of time. He talks about how there can be terrain changes suddenly underground, but that never comes up. Not at all.
Why bring it up?
Just world building, I guess. But now we got the terrain data, so we have the terrain, I guess? I don't know, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go fight things. Now we gotta load again. At least the loading times aren't that long. It's not like Sonic.
I don't know, like, put it all together and it's quite annoying. Because all we really did was get off an elevator, come here, and then we had another loading screen.
Yep. Like I said, this isn't, like, the best game. I just enjoy it because it's my favorite.
Captain Holland. I'm
Favorite
in charge
anime.
of this site today. We're going to be testing the prototype excavator in Ground Area B. If you're still underground, evacuate to Ground Area A at once.
Yep.
That is all.
So the SOF are going to start their excavation testing, and we have to stop any bandits that might show up.
Captain Seville, we just found traces of the bandit gang hiding
That
here.
was easy.
I think our investigation has priority. Ask the SOF to postpone their test.
Captain Holland has jurisdiction here. There's no time. Follow your orders. No, I can't ignore this information. Sawyer team.
So,
Orders are to
Holland.
stand by in the giant cave.
He's an interesting character.
Captain Holland, but
In the anime, he is kind of one of the biggest jerks
three from
in the
Sawyer
entire
team.
story.
Converge at the giant cave.
He treats the main character very poorly for a good chunk of it. But he also has some of the most character development I've probably seen in most anime. Specifically like 50 episode anime.
Whoa! What the hell?
So he's an interesting character. Here he's not an asshole, but he hasn't become an asshole yet. He does later. Not in the game, but in the story of himself.
So, like, whatever happened to make him an asshole hasn't happened yet?
Basically.
The passage up ahead caved in and sealed itself. We've got a bunch of workers trapped in there. Please, you gotta
help him.
No.
Yeah. When I was playing this, I'm like, man, this is a lot of loading. A lot of load times for this. But we're going to get to actual gameplay, and it's going to kind of not stop. So. And I think the cutscenes are actually just about done. Yeah. And because this chapter is a lot shorter, we haven't had as much tutorial, but we have a lot more story here. Mostly just setting up for these battles that's coming up. And other people. Actual other people exist.
Well, I guess I can see them and they're there, but I don't know if they're really people.
Uh-oh. Pez hasn't contacted either of us.
Does that matter?
Well, it's kind of bad that we're still in contact with Sean, but Pez isn't.
He's fine.
You think he's fine?
He's fine.
I'm sure. That seemed like a bad idea to just shoot right there with people on the other side, but whatever.
Well, and the other thing is, like, if the structure's not, like, supported, then us blowing shit up is gonna make it worse.
Yep. So, we got all the workers out, which is good. Because, I mean, when things are collapsing, you don't want anyone in here.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go meet up with Sean. And that's where we're going to end it today. Not a lot happened this episode.
No, it was a lot of cutscene.
It was a lot of cutscene, but the next 2 episodes are mostly going to be just plain straight fighting the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's the beginning. Part A of the 3-part episode 2. So I'll thank everybody for watching. I know this was a hard one to get through, but we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.